Farah Hannoun for MMA Junkie, and I'm joined by Jan Blachowicz, who takes on Dominick Reyes for the vacant UFC light heavyweight title at UFC 253. Jan, how are you?
I am good, thank you. And how are you?
I'm doing good. You finally got your title shot, but of course, it's against Dominick Reyes, not Jon Jones. Were you surprised when he vacated his belt?
No, I'm just happy. I'm happy that the fight will be for the title. It's Dominick Reyes. It's also a really good fighter, one of the best in the world. So we deserve both to have this chance, and we got it. So I don't think about Jon Jones right now. He don't exist for me right now. I'm thinking only about Dominick Reyes.
And yeah, and before Jon vacated his title, there were discussions maybe they were going to do a rematch between Jon and Dominic. So maybe this wasn't a bad thing for you, right? Because maybe they were going to pass you over for the title shot.
Yeah, but I know that after when I knock out the Corey Anderson, I knew that my next fight will be for the title. I just have to wait for the time for the opponent, and that's it. So I don't have to accept any different fight. If they will do the rematch, I can wait for them, uh, and after the rematch, they will give me the title shot. So, but they don't do the rematch. I've got my chance to beat Dominick Reyes for the title.
Is part of you bothered at all that it's not Jon, or you don't care? It's more about the belt.
No, I don't care right now. I believe in that in future I meet Jon Jones anyway. So right now only Dominick Reyes is in my head, and like I told you before, I don't think about Jon Jones. He doesn't exist for me right now.
Fair enough. Now I'll ask you one more question before I talk about Reyes, because you said you'll meet him in the future. So you think maybe he can come back to light heavyweight later?
I think that he will come back to 205 in the future, and if not, I can go to heavyweight also, no problem for me, and catch him over there. But like I told you, I don't think about him. Dominick Reyes, only about him right now.
All right, all right. Let's talk about Dominick Reyes then. I believe I asked you this last time if you thought he beat Jon Jones, and you said you thought Jon Jones beat him in that fight.
Yeah, for me, Jon Jones won the fight. That was really close fight, really good fight. But anyway, Jon Jones was a little bit better, little bit, but still. So this is my opinion.
And what do you think of Reyes's last? Have you been impressed with Reyes? Because he kind of came out of nowhere and surprised a lot of people with his performance against Jones. Obviously, had the knockout of Chris Weidman. But have you been impressed with his performances in the octagon?
Yeah, he was really great job inside the octagon with Jon Jones. He's really good fighter. Really strong, really good stand-up fighter. So I think that's gonna be tough fight for me, but I'm gonna be ready for him, and I will try knock him out or submit him. Or if it's gonna be 25 minutes, I win by decision. I'm gonna be ready for everything what he got for me. But yes, he is really impressive fighter, really good, one of the best.
And you've been very impressive as well. So that's why I think this is a great fight. I mean, I know Jon Jones vacating the belt's big news, but I also think like the fight between you and Reyes is just such a good fight because both of you have been very impressive. How do you see this playing out? I know you say obviously you want to get the finish, but the fight itself, how do you see it playing out?
I think there's gonna be stand-up match, kickboxing match. But if I'm gonna have opportunity to take him down, I will do this. But I'm not afraid to fight against Dominic in stand-up. So I think that's gonna be a really good fight to watch. And I think someone will goes down, and that's gonna be Dominic in the third round. I think so. I believe that I can do this in third round. I see this in my dreams when I do my visualization training. Yeah, third round. He goes down.
And Dominic was saying he was a little bit disappointed from the UFC that they didn't give you guys such a big notice for the fight. Do you feel the same way that it's a title fight and it was quite short notice, maybe 6 weeks, I think you guys have? Do you feel the same way? Do you wish you had more time to prepare?
I was all the time in the training, so I don't think about this, because I have my friends from the gym to prepare them for their fights. So I was in the training, but I also got 6 weeks. He got 6 weeks. I've got 6 weeks, so it's the same, and I don't think about this. I just want to be ready for 100%, and I will be ready for this. And I don't think about the different things because I don't want to put pressure in my head. I just thinking about to beat him.
Yeah, and what about from a promotional aspect? Do you wish this fight was announced earlier just so it can help promote your fight more? And I know we're in COVID time, so it's hard. Maybe no press con. They did a press conference for Stipe in DC. Maybe a little harder for you and Dominic since you're in different countries. But in terms of promotion, were you hoping maybe the fight got announced before so it can help promote the fight, or you don't care about this stuff?
This is UFC job, not mine. And I don't think about this. I'm thinking only about my training camp, my preparation, and about how I beat him, and that's it. I don't think about the different things. If they gonna do some press conference, also I'm gonna be ready for for stuff like this because this is part of our job. But if they don't do this, okay, we do this great job inside the octagon.
Absolutely. And tell me a little bit about your training camp, because like you said, I mean, you've kind of known that maybe the title is next. That's what you wanted. That's what you expected. So I'm assuming you've been in the gym the whole time, kind of hard training, maybe 5-round type of training because you knew that the title shot was coming.
I'm gonna be ready also for 25 minutes fight. I was all the time in the training. Even when the coronavirus stopped everything, we have secret place to train, so we train all the time. In the end of this week, I go to mountains to prepare my to start my cardio camp and sparring more cardio camp and more sparring sessions. So I'm gonna be ready. I've got a few southpaw really good kickboxer guys in my gym, so really similar to Dominic. So I'm gonna be ready for his style.
They didn't tell you where the fight's gonna be yet, right?
No, that's gonna be in Fight Island.
Yeah, but they didn't actually tell you that, right? That's what we're all thinking.
Yeah, yesterday they told us that's gonna be over there for 98%.
Oh, so they told you guys that. Was this like in the contract or just discussion with UFC?
No, they just told us yesterday because 2 days ago they don't know where they're gonna make this fight, and now we know that's gonna be in Fight Island.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. And what are your thoughts on fighting Abu Dhabi? I believe it's a little bit of a closer travel for you than going to Las Vegas or something, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit closer, and time is just 2 hours different, so
yeah,
easy for me. Just I know that's gonna be really hard over there, but it's okay. I don't care the place. I just care about my opponent. That's it. Place is it's not so important for me right now.
And I think it will be like last time.
But I'm happy a little bit we're gonna fight over there because I will see how it's gonna look, and I'm gonna have good memories from Fight Island. I think so.
For sure. And I think you guys are probably going to fight in the middle of the night like like last Fight Island. What are your thoughts of that? I mean, you're going to be co-main event, so I'm assuming maybe 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
So I'm going to have to just wake up a little bit earlier, and that's it. Drink coffee and go to job and have some fun inside octagon. It's just the way how we're thinking, If I prepare my head really good, that's going to be no problem.
Are you planning on doing any practice like that while you're in Poland? Because like you said, similar time zone, I think maybe 2-hour difference between you and Abu Dhabi. So
no,
are you planning on maybe...
we start doing this in Fight Island. We're going to train in the fight time, In Poland, I train normally because it's going to be hard to bring everybody to the gym at 6 in the morning, But in the Fight Island, we start do training in the fight time.
I know you're focusing on Dominick Reyes and that's the goal, but now with Jon Jones gone from light heavyweight, it's kind of new and different and interesting for you guys, right? There are other fights. Go over to Shera, Thiago Santos. There's Alexander Rakic and Anthony Smith this weekend. How do you see those fights playing out? Who do you think wins, Glover or Thiago?
Well, it's gonna be. I think there's gonna be really good fights. Good to watch. We will see. I'm curious. I don't know. I think Thiago. I think he beat Teixeira, and maybe he will be my next opponent if I beat Dominick Reyes. I believe in that. That's one of scenario. But Rakic against Anthony Smith, I don't know. For me, it's 50-50.
And this is nice. It's like a mini light heavyweight tournament, right? Because all the fights are quite close to each other, August, September. So I feel like it's a nice spotlight on you guys. I mean, Jon Jones, because he was such a dominant champion for a long time, so the spotlight was on him, understandably so. But I feel like this is a nice kind of a promotional thing for you guys, right? Like you being the co-main event for the Adesanya Costa Fight Island. There's a lot of attention on that as well. So it's a lot of promotion on you guys. And I feel like maybe Jones leaving isn't the worst thing in the world for you guys? Because I feel like now the spotlight's on you guys. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, it's good that they put a lot of promotion as I'm gonna be famous, you know. it's, it's it's nice feeling. But yeah, we will see what's gonna happen, how the fight goes, and that's it. You know, I'm curious because you know our division is really tough right now. Everybody can beat everybody, so you have to be all the time, you know, focused and all the time in the good shape because you don't know what's gonna happen and who's gonna be your next opponent. You know, young guys, new guys are coming, so you have to be ready for everything.
Absolutely. And I'll leave you with one last question. I appreciate your time. I see Joanna and Jacek giving you a lot of support, of course. I mean, she was the last Polish champion. How huge would this be for you to bring the title to Poland? Because obviously there's a big MMA scene in Poland, but for you, obviously being a champion would be huge.
Yeah, it's huge right now that I'm gonna be fighting for the title. So it's historic moment for me and for Polish fans. It's amazing. Joanna sent me a lot of energy, good energy, and I believe that whole Poland sent me good energy. Not only people from Poland, but I've got a lot of nice messages on my social media from whole world. So they sent me. I think they sent a lot of energy, good energy for me, and I gonna use it and beat Dominick Reyes, and that's gonna be amazing and historic day for Poland, and we're gonna celebrate. I don't know, 2 weeks together.
You're gonna show him the legendary Polish power, right?
I will try. I will show him the legendary Polish power.
Absolutely. Well, Jan, I really appreciate you taking the time. Again, I think it's a fantastic fight. I'm glad to see the division move on, and this is kind of a great stylistic matchup. Glad to see you get your title shot as well, because I spoke to you a few months ago, and you were kind of saying, like, I want that title shot. They told me they're going to give it to me, so I'm glad to see that you got it. Best of luck, and really looking forward to the fight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.